Is it recording, Mooney? I can't see the recording on.
It is.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're calling in from. Nice to have you on board. Welcome to week 1 of our Ultimate Business online business training. This is a brand new boot camp that we're just starting, and I am Susie calling in from Nairobi, Kenya. Good afternoon. And my colleague here in the middle is Mooney.
This is Moni from Copenhagen, and welcome. We are so excited because this is our second bootcamp ultimate training, and it's going to be so fabulous this time because we have refined it, we have restructured it, and it's going to be really, really, really amazing, isn't it, Roxanne and Susie?
Yeah. It is. Good morning. I am Roxanne from Canada. It is very early in the morning here for me, but you know what? We're up and at 'em, and the people that discover the power of community and knowing that together we are more. It's the perfect time to really spring into summer and really get our boot camp on and really give our business a kick in the butt. It's going to be a fantastic weeks. It's just going to be awesome.
Brilliant. So whilst Mooney is sharing the screen, I will just go through a few key points that I think you should, just take note of. Just grab a pen and a piece of paper, and because you'll need to write down a number of notes here because we're going to be giving you amazing information. Hi, Randine. Also just commit to spending an hour of learning. So switch off your social media, switch off your cell phones, switch off everything, all your disturbances, get into a nice quiet space, and let's get this, because this is mindset, this is vision, this is this is your focus, and this is where it all begins. So over to you, Mooney. You can start.
So here we are, week 1 introduction. So like Susie just said, this module is about mindset and vision. And we're going to guide you and why coming to this training, this bootcamp, it's over. We're also going to talk about what is the right mindset, what is having the right mindset, and how important your vision is. And also, and not least, but the importance of having a plan, the importance also of choosing your exact strategy, set your goals, and make a solid daily mode of operation, DMO, as it says here. So these are some of the things we're going to go through. So shall we start, ladies?
Yep. Over to you, Rox.
Okay, good morning. So I know, like the women with Mooney and Susie and I, and our past adventures, we thought that this would be the most amazing opportunity to be able to share right from the ground and moving forward. And so when we're thinking about why women, and sometimes gentlemen, we all struggle with where we are at the beginning. And I just want to let you guys know, first and foremost, that it's not your fault, okay? This isn't something that you can truly, really blame it all upon you because of your past. Because honestly, we were never taught any proper marketing strategies, and where, we were just shooting aimlessly around, not knowing who or what we were targeting. We weren't taught that. We were taught so many of the basics, and we start to build our business online, and it's kind of a monkey see, monkey do world. So we're just doing what, our leaders are doing, or we're doing what our neighbors and friends are doing. And unfortunately, they weren't taught any proper marketing strategies either. So, why you struggled is you had no real plan, and, you didn't really know what you should be doing or when you should have been doing it, what expectations to have from that. You had no real skill set to grow a successful online business, and you didn't have a daily method of operation. And like I said, you weren't able to reflect on something you were doing to see if it was effective or not. So therefore we could move forward and tweak and adjust. We probably don't work on our mindset enough, and knowing this is an entrepreneurial type mindset instead of, someone that just wakes up at 7 o'clock in the morning, has to be at work by 8:30. It's a whole different mindset and a different skill set of having, on top of just having limiting beliefs about ourselves and what we can achieve. And I know personally, I was a country girl, so I had huge limiting beliefs I would ever be able to learn online marketing. And it was something I had to get over. It's like, no, a country girl can do this too. It's a skill set. It's just something you can have passion about and learn.
Yeah, so true, Roxy.
So, now that struggle is over, and this is one of the reasons why we essentially, just to follow on from Roxy, it's like going into university and then being given all the books and saying to somebody, get on with it. And the better universities will actually guide you through, and you will go into classes and you will have a semester and you will be going through, your course bit by bit. So this is what we're going to be doing. So in this, you'll learn how to step into your vision, becoming the person that you aspire to be. So, the three of us work really well together because we actually have the same vision and the same mindset. We are very motivated. We want to give. We are people of service, and we really, we just want other people to succeed. So, that's really important. You'll learn to structure and plan your activities and be consistent, because you've got three of us. Instead of just one person, one teacher, you've got three of us. You'll learn step by step how to use and implement attraction marketing and the amazing 3-step formula. And we will get into that in a little bit. Attraction marketing is really the new Harvard of networking and marketing. You'll learn how to use these tools available inside the education platform, MLSP. So this is where MLSP is the school that gives you all the stuff, but we are the teachers of that school. So you'll learn the skill set needed to attract your target audience, and we'll go through the target audience in a little bit, because it's very important. There are a gazillion people on the planet, and our audience is not a gazillion people. It's we need to whittle it down and specify who we want to work with, who we want to attract, and who we want to be working together with, and see who grows together with that. You'll learn how to engage and interact with perfect strangers, turning them from a cold market into a warm market and then into a hot market, so they will join your company. And then you'll learn how to sell what you offer without pitching and spamming. And that's a really big one, because there are so many people that are doing the pitching and spamming and can't figure out why they're not making it, and they're not making it work. So, this is really what we will delve into during this next boot camp, which is fantastic. Any additions, ladies, to that?
I think you got pretty much through everything, because these are the things that we have been struggling with, all of us, especially the one running out of your warm markets. So this is like a funnel where you turn strangers into warm markets, so you market all the time. Essential as well. But before anything, first of all, mindset, belief, and vision is of the essence. It's really, really important. Before you start working, before you start talking to people, before you start growing your audience, and any of all the techniques and things, strategies we're going to teach you, having the right mindset is really, without it, isn't that true, ladies? Without it, you just won't get anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is, yes, we have been saying it like 3 times already. It's really, really, it's the foundation of anything, any business venture you're going into.
Yeah.
So Roxas, these are actually your slides, yes?
Yeah, it's just, it's that old saying that when they talk about, whether you think that you can or you can't, then, you are truly right. So, I mean, and that's when I get to be honest with you, and I have some good news and I have some bad news, knowing that there is not a better place in space that you can help and create that positive mindset and, rooting out those negative self-beliefs and self-sabotage. And I know for myself personally, at the beginning of this adventure, because of the small circle of credibility that I had this little blip of success, and then it quickly fizzled out, kind of like, those birthday sparklers. It was there and then it was gone, and I didn't know how to bring it back. And so I had like 8 months of having like no customers, no clients, no sales, nothing going on. That eroded very quickly at my self-belief and my mindset. But what I found is that that's when the struggle really was. And I just decided that, no, there's ways that I can work forward from this. And it had to come from within. Once I made the decision that this was going to happen, and, I was going to find a way to that sunny side of life, therefore it became that reality. So that was a decision that I had to make, just like I know all of us have to make in everything in life, not just about business, but you're going to decide that you're going to walk a mile today, or you're going to swim to the other end of that pool today, or something with your children that they're going to learn how to tie their running shoes today. We have in place, some of our industry's best leaders at our fingertips within this community. And it's that community that kept me going even through those horrible 8 months till I got my feet and my mindset back headed in that direction. It began in that place of zero, and often less than zero, both financially and mentally. We've made it to that sunny side of life. And it's this amazing community, and also the support system of these amazing leaders that we are connected with, that just know that mentally we have to be in the game. And we have to be in full control of this, and not just, following, what the routine and the normalcy of life sometimes dictates us.
Yeah.
Susie, do you have any more ideas you want to contribute?
Yeah, I just it was really amazing because one of the founders of MLSP, actually, I was listening to one of his podcasts. Very important that you guys listen to these podcasts, because they are mindset changers, absolutely. He was talking about being so hard on ourselves, and that's exactly what Rox was talking about just now. It's so easy for us to be negative about our ability and our capabilities of what we've done. But do we ever commend ourselves for the little accomplishments that we make every single day? This webinar is a fantastic accomplishment for me. And, every day now, I don't look at what I didn't do. I look at what I did do. And, by putting myself to sleep on the accomplishments, your mindset is already changing. It's those little shifts that really propel you to a different way of thinking and a different paradigm shift. And it's just these little things, but they become big things, and it's really important. So this is really key to the growth and stability of your business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want me to take this, Rox? This is yours again, I think.
Oh, it's still me? I thought it was your turn. Sorry, dear.
It's okay. No, it's fine if you want me to. But I think this is your write-up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So first of all, we have to remember that our community is known to focus on you and I. Our mindset, has to be first and foremost with everything that we come to the table with we know we can be the smartest and brightest men and ladies with all the best tools and systems and skill sets, but unless our head is in the game, as my dad used to say, we're going to struggle. And only you and I can take it in. We have to osmosis it and apply it and do it for ourselves and our dreams, our future and our family. When we're trying to be successful in something in life, it's very much a struggle, and most people are not successful when they're doing it for another person or another reason that is exterior to themselves and what pulls them from the heart. So, the experts around the world all agree on this point that, we have to take it in and learn it and do it and apply it. And only by you digging deep enough can you make this change happen and that mental shift. So, and there's, there's more good news. There's definitely a lot more good news out there. So, and the fun twist, so instead of saying you need to believe in yourself first and then you'll achieve it, for which, most of us can be as foreign as, believe, you can speak Mandarin and you're going to be able to figure out how to speak Mandarin. How we can use this twist and think about it this way is like, if you display your ability first, if you prove it to yourself, then you'll believe it. So in other words, taking these thoughts about confidence, willpower, determination, these new skill sets that you're going to be digging into, abilities and perseverance, as qualities that can be developed through our actions. And the best way to break free and to move forward is action.
Absolutely.
Because
that is so true.
It breaks through fear. I remember wanting to get on a roller coaster at a country fair for years, and I was terrified. I was so fearful I would never did. But this weird thing happened. As soon as I actually bought the ticket and I had the ticket in my hand and I got in the lineup, I wasn't fearful anymore. I was excited. Those feelings of fear and worry and all this stuff that had gone on for years, because we went to the same fair for years, every year in a row. And finally, I broke through the fear and I was quivering with excitement and anticipation and going why didn't I just do this earlier? The action was amazing. And I still remember that feeling, and I can totally, help women discover that action and doing breaks the boundaries and the chains of fear.
Yeah, that is true. So, Roxy, how was the roller coaster ride?
It was amazing. It was amazing. It was a little rickety one with the wooden trestles, and I could still feel the smell. There's some days I wake up and I can actually smell the spring and the popcorn and the smell of the wet grass of that fair. It's very real. Very, very real, because it was one of the very first times I really, truly took action of doing something that I was very fearful. I mean, other than getting on colts that really wanted to toss me into the dirt when I was, breaking horses as a youth. But I mean, that was the very first thing that, I truly had no control over,
Yeah. Wow. Great story. Can we use that? Oh, that's a brilliant story. Let's see, what do we have?
Right.
Yes, so is it your turn, Susie?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, so like you said, right. So what is the right mindset then? We've been talking a lot about the right mindset, but what is it? So first of all, when you're not having limiting beliefs, then you're on the right track. And when you stop feeling like a failure, especially when you see others succeed, and this happens all the time, doesn't it? When you see somebody having success, the first thought that comes to your mind is like, oh my God, I'm such a failure. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm terrible. I'm horrible. I'm a failure. So, I mean, it's impossible not to have those thoughts ever, but getting in the right direction is like controlling them and stop having them. I mean, and when they pop up, try to control them. The right mindset is also knowing that you are as worthy as anyone else.
Yeah.
Because we compare ourselves all the time, and when we see somebody having immensely success, we think, well, it's because they are worthy, but I would never have that kind of success, because why? I'm not as good as he is, or whatever you might be thinking. But that is so untrue, because each and every one of us are worthy of any kind of that we imagine that we can have. So once we know that, and this, Susie, Brian talks a lot about this in his wake-up calls. Was that the call you heard?
No, it was
about worthiness.
No, it was about just stop being so hard on yourself. It was about 2 days ago, and it was it was really about that, and how he was talking about, you know, your perfect and my perfect is is completely different. So perfection, actually, you know, none of us are perfect. And, you know, as much as all these people put on, you know, that they've enrolled somebody else, and congratulations to this person, and I've got 500 million trillion leads today, and you know, that's great for them. That's absolutely great. But, you know, they're perfect, and maybe their perfection is different to our perfection. And, you know, so really, essentially, you know, the perfection is, you know, is within all of us. We are all perfect within our own right, and we're all worthy within our own right. So that's what he was talking about this morning.
Yeah, and he talks a lot about this, about worthiness. When we were at Live the Dream last year, do you remember also where we had to say to ourselves, I am worthy. I am worthy. We had to repeat it, all 500 people at the same time, and it was really amazing.
Yeah, it was.
And he had this, he had a wake-up call last year at this time, and that is why I took the decision to get, you know, to just throw myself into, buying the ticket to go to Live the Dream 7. He was talking about worthiness, and he was talking about, you know, when is the time right? So sometimes, I'm a little bit far off topic, but all this about worthiness and being perfect, like Susie said, is part of the same, what can you call it? Yeah, the basics. I have an echo, that's why I'm talking a little bit. Yes, is it gone?
Mooney?
Yeah. So yes, because there's an every time I talk, I can hear myself.
Okay, all right. So and the, you know, the other thing for mindset is that, you know, that we need to really look at is that we all deserve success. Now, again, with the word perfection, my success and somebody else's success might be different, and, you know, that's really what it's all about, is that the mindset to where you want to get to. It doesn't mean, you know, having a positive, great mindset every single, you know, 24 hours a day. What it means is that you strive to be better than what you were yesterday, and not as good as you can be tomorrow. And you know, it's really, this is, you know, that we all deserve, especially, you know, ladies and, you know, women who have had issues in their lives. We all deserve to have the success that we want. And you know, this is really, you know, this is really what embroils the right mindset. This is really what sort of propels the right mindset.
Yeah.
So how do you adopt the right mindset? Okay, well, as I was speaking about earlier, it doesn't happen overnight. And it's a process. I think something's missing there.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't happen overnight, and it's a process. And like I said, you know, it's the little tweaks, it's the constant reminders of, you know, having positive, you know, positive affirmations on your bathroom wall, or positive affirmations by your bedside, or you know, just writing down 10 great things that you've done today, or you know, it is a process. But the thing is it takes 21 days to form a habit. That's all it takes. So it's very easy to be able to shift the negative self-belief into the right mindset. We can also adopt the right mindset by listening to motivational podcasts. I knew that was coming. For example, I listen to a bunch of them. I listen to the MLSP wake up calls. I listen to Tony Robbins. I listen to Darren Hardy. I listen to a whole bunch of wake up calls because they really set me up for the whole day. They give me something to talk about on my Facebook Lives. They give me something to write about on my blog. They really do set my focus for the whole day, and it's really incredible. It's very, very powerful. The other way you can adopt the right mindset is to read motivational and inspirational books, empowerment and, learning from where people have come from, what their struggles were, because their struggles are our struggles. We have very similar struggles throughout the board, across the board. And my story, although I think my story is, pretty amazing to me, I am absolutely in awe of the other people. My story is nothing to what I hear about with other people. And, it's really, again, it's another really powerful reminder that actually we are in a great place and we are as perfect as we can be. Surrounding yourself with positive people that uplift you. Now, what they say about this is that you basically end up being what you spend with you end up being how you spend with your top 5 people that you spend your time with. So if you're spending your time with negative, very downtrodden, very unmotivated people, that's what you're going to pick up. You pick up the energies, and that's what you're going to. So we, I know for me, I've surrounded myself with leaders. I've surrounded myself with Roxanne Lynch, and I've surrounded myself with Munia Zem, and and I have completely shifted my everything. And it is absolutely amazing how in a few short months, how your confidence blooms, your it's like spring, everything blossoms, everything just comes into fruition. And the last way is action, and moving forward will strengthen your self-esteem and belief. So there again, that's exactly what I was just talking about. By doing all these things, you really become a force to be reckoned with. You really do become powerful. Anything else to add to that, ladies?
That is so true, Susie. And thank you for the compliment. We are surrounding ourselves with leaders too, like you, Susie. That is so true. Surrounding yourself with people that can uplift you. Every time for example, when you feel a little bit down or you're doubting, would you just jump on a call, on a Skype call or whatever with your, we do, ladies. And that's how, and this is so important to have somebody with the right mindset, sharing your mindset and your vision. Because if you're completely alone, it's going to be so hard. It's going to be really difficult, and you're going to struggle a lot.
And that's so. Yeah. And I so agree, Mooney. And you're just bang on, Susie. It's like knowing that together we are more. And I think that's what I absolutely love. When Susie we helped make this decision happen, when she reached out to us and pulled us together, of understanding that together we are stronger. It's, kind of like one little willow tree waving in the wind, or we've got like a group of trees. We're stronger together, and we can empower and uplift and encourage each other, because, like Susie's right, we're not strong every day. But if we can just be strong for a moment, and then someone else can take a turn, and knowing that we've got this great big net of community to be able to help strengthen our esteem and our belief, and just by doing one thing. And one thing I want to add to this is, like, if you're struggling and you have poor self-belief or poor self-esteem, in our day we have a million tasks, as moms and as people that you maybe you're still working full time or you're chasing kids, that just pick one or two things that you're going to get done. And it feels so amazing to scritch them off your list. And that will strengthen you to do maybe tomorrow 2.5 things. And then by Friday, do 3 things. Just make it in little bitty increments where you can mark it off your list. You know, scrumple up a piece of paper and throw it in the garbage. I got that one done. Find some way that you can do a couple little things extra in your day. Your self-esteem is going to just blossom, and your belief, you know, you're going to be self-empowered.
Absolutely. Completely agree.
All right.
So, a good way to begin, first of all, it's we use this quote also, Susie, in our webinar we do to promote this bootcamp, and this is so great because it's about, you know, you embrace that you are unique, and that there's no one out there like you, and everything that you do matters. And we often forget that because, you know, in some countries, I know that being unique is like, it's like, what do you call that? A swearing word, you know. Being unique is, you know, you have to be like everybody else. I know that, especially for here in Denmark, it's like that, you know. Being unique is not very, always getting told that you're nothing, you know, or who do you think you are? So embrace that you are unique, and there's only one person on this planet like you, and what you do matters because you're impacting somebody out there, that somebody that sees you, listens to you, and get attracted to you on what you say and what you do. So what you're doing and what you are saying will change their life, will change something in their life or in their whatever. Could be their business life or change their day. It could be a simple thing. I get this very often when I post something on Instagram. I get people reaching out saying, thank you for posting that. I needed that today. You completely changed my day. You made my day. So it's really important to get your message out there because someone is waiting for someone just like you. I think that's the song, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
It's a very nice song. So really, you need to get your message out there. And like, I don't know who said that, but it might be Brian or somebody else from the community, but you're being selfish if you don't. Because if you don't stand out, that person who's waiting for you will never get that message and will never be able to, you know, move forward or whatever.
That was Ray Hickton.
Not getting.
Yeah.
That was Ray Hickton. Yes.
Because we all got to hear that last summer in Dallas.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're being selfish if you don't stand up and get your message out there.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 2 slides the same. So here we go.
All right. Is this one mine? I think, Mooney?
It is, Rox, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so I think, you know, this one I've got a whole book of writing down little ideas that help keep my vision, you know, growing every day, and being able to, you know, light a spark back to my vision and really empowering me to move forward every day and adding to it. Like, what else am I thinking about today that is going to be able to contribute not only to my future, but then also to be able to benefit others by the ripple effect, like Mooney said, of being you and showing up in the world, like standing out and shining online. So the importance of having a powerful vision is it allows us to have that consistency. You know, when we've written that down, not only thought about it, but written it down, you can have a vision book or you can have a vision board. Some people are audio. Some people actually leave little voice clips, messages to themselves. Some people write it down. Some people want to have it on their wall. So each of us have the same thing. We learn and desire different ways, so we want to share it. So you get to decide that, how you want to be able to have your vision and keep it in front of you. But it forces us to be consistent. And it is going to be that fuel that drives you. So, when you look at that book, all of a sudden you're flooded and just refilled full of all these different visions, or whether it's on your wall right over here, then, you've got this place. Maybe we were walking, and that's when you listen to yourself, talk to yourself back in your head again, of all these little audio clips you've created. So it keeps you alive and fighting for our dreams, because like we shared, you are worthy and you are deserving. But sometimes we need that nudge. So that's why it's so powerful and necessary to have a vision of what you really want. And it's going to help you find your purpose. And you know what? First of all, you have to also forgive yourself, because your dreams are going to change. And your purpose is going to change. And your why is going to change. So you don't have to feel like you're being all emotional or wishy-washy, or you're not sure, because as women, as we grow and as we give to others, we're going to be inspired. And it's okay to say, you know what, my purpose has changed a little bit, or my why of what I'm doing isn't quite what it was I thought it was 6 months ago. Follow your gut, follow your heart, follow your instincts, and allow yourself, be gentle with yourself, and know that it's okay to not only find your purpose, but then change your mind and move forward, okay? Because it's going to help you become better and better, because you, like I said, you're going to grow and things are going to change. The more that you learn, the more that you bring in, the more that you help others, you're helping yourself, and you move forward in the world. And you're going to be able to create a bigger impact and help more people and inspire and empower more people, because you're going to grow and change. So having a great, powerful vision and a why and a purpose to start is a super thing. But don't beat yourself up in 6 months if it doesn't feel like it's quite the right fit anymore. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to grow, okay?
Absolutely. And sometimes when you don't really know what your purpose is in the beginning, but the thing is, as you grow and you get better, you suddenly you find what could be your purpose, or you find your purpose. And that's really that's the beauty of this, because you don't have to start out having a purpose. You can find it on the way. For example, I didn't know that we were going to come together and do this just 6 months ago.
I did.
Oh, you were planning. You were scheming. You're a little naughty. But I wanted to do something, but that purpose has grown into a much bigger purpose, a huge purpose, and that's really amazing that that you can experience these things and they happen, because our purpose together is much huger now than my purpose was summer, just all by myself or with my sister. And that's really amazing. Yeah, a purpose can change and grow, like Roxy says.
Yeah. So if you don't have a clear vision, you need to perhaps sit down and take 5 minutes and ask yourself why. Really just sit down and do some self-observation and ask yourself, things like, why are you doing this? And, what is your purpose? What is your why? You don't know why you were doing this, and, you sort of, oh, well, okay, I'll try it, but you're not really sure. That these are key elements to actually, setting yourself up to fail. The thing is we all know that education in any portal, it doesn't matter, whether you're a sports Olympian or, the training and the education is what makes them those Olympians. Professors don't go into, being professor immediately. They have to train to it. They have to train for it. Doctors are the same thing. Doctors spend 7 years of their life training. So we're very hard on ourselves, and we just, we sort of try these things, and if they don't work in 6 months, we start questioning why they're not working. And instead of actually looking at the nuts and bolts of it and actually looking within, because it all comes from within. You can't be without if you don't go within, and it's a really key thing. That so are you too afraid of leaving your comfort zone? Are you too afraid of actually doing something different? Is it a scary space to be? Is it does it not feel comfortable? Well, nothing feels comfortable. And yes, it is hard work, but you know what? It produces incredible results, and it gives us incredible freedom that we wouldn't have in a 9 to 5 or anything like that. Are you afraid of doing something new? Is this why you don't have a clear vision? Are you afraid that it's just one of those non-genuine things? I mean, is it because you're comfortable in what you're doing now? Are you happy with what you're doing? If you're not happy, this is why I was saying you've got to really self-analyze and just really think about what it is that you want, because nothing is easy. No success is easy. And we do have to commit to things sometimes. Do you have a clear vision with your self-esteem and your self-worth is low? Well, we know this. The first thing to go is the vision. And with the vision goes the goals, and with the goal, then you start, there's low self-esteem comes in, and the self-worth comes in. And look, we're only human. We are the only thing on this planet that has one thing that we are able to do, and that is thought. And those ideas of thinking are the ideas that will keep us stuck. The other reason why you might not have a clear vision is you have no self-belief, or you have a limiting belief. So it's, I can't, I can't ever get on stage. I'll never be there. I'll never do that. I'll never do that. Well, again, you're setting yourself up to fail. It's, you have to believe in yourself. And this is one of the things that our leader, the leader of the co-founder of MLSP was saying today. He said, he was told by a mentor many, many years ago, and please don't put this on Facebook or anywhere else, but, he said, stand in front of the mirror completely naked and just look at yourself and love yourself, because that's what we've got. That doesn't define who we are, but if you accept what you have and work with that, then it becomes a whole lot easier. And love what's it called? Love the skin you're in. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah.
That's what we've got. So we've got to love it. Can't love anything else if we don't love ourselves. So so those are some of the reasons why you might not have a clear vision at the moment. But make believe that we will help you get there.
Yeah, and it's both ways, Susie. These are things that are impeding you to have a clear vision, and if you don't have a clear vision, also, you won't be, you won't be doing these things. You will be afraid. You will be too afraid to leave your comfort zone. You will have a low self-esteem. I mean, your vision will shine through everything, because when you have a really clear vision of where you want to go, for example, I want to be an amazing marketer, and I want to help thousands of people. All these 5 things written here, they don't matter, because you know that you have to leave your comfort zone to become that person, and you've already got the self-esteem, and you've already got the self-belief, because you want to be that person. So it's all the way around, it's both ways. So it's like a what is it called? A two-edged sword. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you find and nurture your vision? And this is actually directly from the founder, Brian Fanale. Step into your vision daily and be really conscious about it. Memorize and sustain the state of being your ideal. And by this he means that if you want to become that amazing marketer or amazing, really talented health guru or whatever, be that person now. I mean, visualize it and step into that vision each and every day, and do it consciously. And you do it by taking action, like Roxanne said before. You do it by doing things that are taking you in that direction. And to nurture your vision is also, and this is especially when you have one of these down days, memorize and sustain the state of being your ideal self. Just every time you need it, just sit down and see yourself being that person. Feel it. You have to feel it deep inside. And that you're going in that direction, you're going there, you're going to be that person. And this is how you nurture it on a daily basis. And also the book thing, Roxanne, is really good to take that book or listen to that recording of yourself speaking to yourself. That's really a good way to nurture it. And of course, meditation, a mental rehearsal. I think the two first points are meant to, like a mental rehearsal, I would say, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's rehearsing your mind, to control your mind actually and your thoughts, and to watch videos about this. We've got this amazing, what is it called? He's coming to live the dream 8 again.
Joe Dispenza.
Yes, Dispenza. Listen to Joe Dispenza, Dr. Joe Dispenza. He's got some amazing, incredible research. Yes, and about how the brain works, and you will understand that you are actually much more in control of your thoughts than what you think, because we think it's the other way around. So empowering books, audios and podcasts, your personal vision book, we're going to come into that also, and Roxanne already talked about it. And yes, that's about it.
Mm-hmm. But your plan and your daily method of operations are paramount. This is so very important. And this is first and foremost, with remember that, whether between Susie and Mooney and I, you are your own unique woman. You are unlike anybody else. So remember that plan is going to be a little bit tailored for you, around your family, around your kids, around your job. And some of this is a general overview, but we're also going to have to spend a little bit of time one-on-one to help know and lead toward certain goals, and then build that daily method of operation around that. Okay? Because if we don't know exactly what we're going to be doing in our day, the day's just going to float by, and the days are going to pass in clusters, and we're going to feel like we're getting nowhere. Because we need to know what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing, what is effective use of our time, what is no use of our time, and wanting to get certain results, there's going to be certain tasks that have to happen, okay? So if you don't have a plan or a goal, you're going to feel that we're getting nowhere. And there's and the most important, and that's why people struggle so much when it comes to planning and making your daily plan of action, or even having some goals, is that we never took the time to make that benchmark, that line in the sand to start. So we have nothing to measure against. We have nothing to look back and see where our reference point of where we left, where we are, and where we're going. So once we've noted that, then we can move forward. But we have to figure out what's going on in our lives around our kids and family and entertainment, and so we can move forward with that. And it's without that, like I shared, we just need to get down and pinpoint a lot more details within our life. Next point. I think I have one more on this slide. Yeah. So exactly, without them, we're not going to have any real focus, because we don't know where we've come from, and it allows for too wide of a space to be moving forward for your daily method of operation. And once we do a little bit of goal setting, and then actually know what the top hitters are for to-do tasks in our day, then we can actually forward and make a very doable, achievable plan. So even on our days where we're feeling overwhelmed, we can still get the majority of even 3 out of the top 5 of that day done, and not beat yourself up because you didn't get 5 out of 5 done on your tasks. So
yeah. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. And so I mean, that's
ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so here comes the planning side of it, ladies. There's a couple of ladies that was asking about, how do we get around the mindset thing? And so first of all, we need to come up with an overall plan where you choose your exact strategy. This will give you a goal and a focus, and when you have that, it's easier to have a vision. You must also set your goals, because they work as milestones. So I was listening to somebody, I think it was Jessica Higdon, who said, set yourself monthly goals or weekly goals so that you can actually target that. So I have a goal that I need to get to before I go to live the dream 8. And I was just speaking to Mooney, because there's absolutely no ways I am not going to that pool party. So so that is my goal. And it's really great to have a goal, because it gives you somewhere to go to. It gives you somewhere to actually focus on and somewhere to go to. And that's really important. The next point in your planning is, most importantly, is to make your DMO. So, we've spoken a couple of times with regards to your daily mode of operation. And it's funny because I'm doing a training right now, and, every single time that I'm doing a module, that's exactly what is being spoken about is, chunk your time into different segments. Make sure that you do these different things during every single day. Be consistent, and make sure that your daily mode of operation is one that you can adhere to and one that you follow through with every single day, because that will grow your business and you will begin to see results if that happens. And then you'll find worksheets and videos in the Front Row Academy folder. What we've done, and just to let you guys know, that we've set up a Google Plus account, which is much easier for you to go and find the documentation that you need. So we've got a whole bunch of worksheets and videos, and you will have a repeat of this in the Google Plus account. So we will add invites we will send out invites to you, so you can actually start. We've got vision sheets in there, we've got DMO sheets in there. So that's that's something that you can be working on this week, is is to really essentially start looking at your vision, start analyzing where you want to be, and start filling in the worksheets so that you can print them out and you can put them right beside you, so that you've got sorry, what was that, Moon?
Oops. It's just because you were talking about the things in the next slide, so
I'm so sorry.
changed.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Not you shouldn't have to be sorry, my darling. It's good.
Well, I'm going too fast. Okay, why don't you take this one over then?
No, but you basically said everything.
Okay, so there you go. You've got the PDFs. You've got the vision PDF. You've got the beliefs and the goals. You've got your personal growth. You've got your first 30 days plan tracker, which is fantastic. And then we've got 3 videos in there for you, which is the strategy and plan, your DMO and time management, and make your vision book or journal. So, already there's a structure for you to be working on.
Yeah, this is just a screenshot of the back office of the no, I'm sorry, the Google Plus community where the course will be like taking place now. And out here we have all the folders. So we have week 1 documents for week 1. You will find them here, and we're inside that folder right now. That's why you're seeing these documents. And here we have what Susie just talked about: your goal setting, mindset, vision, emotions, belief, and all these kind of things that you this is for you to work with and to fill in. So I think we have some homework, haven't we?
I think we do.
The Front Row Academy Google Plus community group. So, oops. Yes, we do have some homework. So the first thing that you should do is inside the MLSP marketing strategies. There's a video about vision, meditation, and mindset. So go and watch that, like an of these slides. I think it's Brian, isn't it? Have you seen it?
I haven't, no.
It's new.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's really, really good. It's very, very powerful. And what I like is that they've got, normally working with attraction marketing is that is first and foremost, working with your vision and mindset. And it's the very first top videos of the rest of the training that as you unfold, dig deeper into that bucket, there's things that this is the cream of the crop. This has to be absorbed and taken in first,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, so that is like a must, and that's why it's pink here on the screen. So secondly, fill in all the worksheets, the PDFs, these ones, let me just go back again. These ones, fill them in. There are 5 different sheets. And of course, choose your strategy. What are you going to use? Are you going to use Facebook? Are you going to use Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest? Whichever strategy, just choose one. And then you have to make your plan and set your goals. And the goal setting is also part of the worksheet. So that's you've done that already. We have a 3-month goal, 6-month, and 1-year goal sheet. So that's 3 sheets in there to fill in. And then, of course, plan your daily mode of operation. And we have some sheets in there. Should we go into Google Plus and just go through the sheets?
Well, I think let's finish.
Do we have time for that?
Yeah.
After.
Not to go to work, so I think maybe we do that separately, Mooney.
Yeah, yes, we can make a short video after. Yeah. Okay, so the next important here about, now we've been going through vision, is to buy a book. If you haven't got one, go and buy a book, especially for your vision, a journal, or if you want to do it some other way. We're just suggesting this because this is what we are doing, all of us. We have a book and we write down every time we get an idea or something we want to do, or something that makes us feel good, something about the future, something we want to reach, a goal or dream, we write it down into that book. There will also be a video about this. So if you haven't done it yet, go and set up your MLSP account.
And we can help you with that. If there's any, if there's any problems, we are available on the Facebook group. And, we do have our Tuesday hangout, our terrific Tuesday training, which is on Zoom usually. So we will send out that link onto the Facebook page. But we're always here. So just remember that you don't need to do this alone. We can help you set it up.
Yeah, and is there another slide, Suze? Is this the last one?
No, yeah, I think that's the last.
Yay.
Good. And inside the, here, I don't know why this is here. This is just to show where the vision, meditation, and mindset video is.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's under the training tab with marketing strategies. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That is
great.
Correct. Oh my God, how did I find this?
So fantastic, ladies. We really hope that you have enjoyed that, and but no pressure. It's really to help you guys out. So it is important, as I think you've gathered, because we've been speaking about it for a whole hour. People think mindset and vision is a topic that is not that important, but it is essential. So it's really vital that you start off on the right platform. And this is really why we've set off on our new boot camp with this, because it's really important. So yeah, anything to add to that, ladies?
Only that we're doing a few videos and we will upload them tomorrow to the Google Plus community under week 1. There will be a video about vision. I don't remember. I haven't got them here. It's written in by the way, in the Google Plus community, we're going to put the link inside the Facebook group. So you can go straight in. This video will be uploaded into the group. And also there's a schedule that is pinned to the top, so we can always see which day we're doing what. And also there's a program for the entire 8 weeks. So you can see what we're going through every week, each week, what your homework will be, which videos we're going to do. And of course, we will do probably more videos than it says in the program. We will make them as, if you have a question, we can do a video. And
we'll also be able to, we've got oodles of files, lots of good stuff that's already been created in our Facebook group. So we're going to be moving that over if it's already been done, because Mooney's all over top of that. So it's awesome.
Yeah, great.
I haven't.
All right, everybody. Well, ladies got to go to work, so I think we should finish this off. And thanks for joining. And do post a chat or a comment in the Facebook. Randine saying this was wonderful. Thank you. So thank you, Randine. Really great to have your comments. And just feel free to reach out to any of us at any time. We're here. So have a great day, everybody, and we will speak to you hopefully on Tuesday on the Hangout.
See you there.
Yeah, see you on Tuesday. Bye.